Welcome to another episode of the Raheen Ashimi Show. We have a great show lineup for you today. We actually have an absolutely amazing show lineup for you today. Let me see. I got one thing to do. There we go. We have an absolutely amazing show lineup for you today, and I want to make sure that you join us and partake in the activities that we're going to have today. There we go. Make sure I got my sound right. Good deal. We had a great show. We got a young lady that's going to come on with us today and absolutely bless us. She's going to absolutely bless us, and you're going to be absolutely amazed by this young lady and everything that she has accomplished in her life. She should be with us in just a few minutes. We're waiting on her to arrive, and once she get here, we're going to conduct this interview. I want to give you all an opportunity to come on in. Come on in. I want to get you all in and in place, get you comfortable. Get your popcorn, your soda, your coffee, or what it is that you want to have with you while we conduct this particular interview. I'm gonna tell you something. It's going to blow your mind. This young lady, she's been doing so much. I keep saying young lady because I don't want to let the cat out the bag just yet. I don't want to let the cat out the bag just yet of letting you know who it is. But once you see her and once you hear her, you are going to be amazed by this young lady. Is great, and I want to thank her ahead of time for giving us the opportunity to have a conversation with her today. She has a very, very busy schedule. Her schedule is tremendously busy, and that she took the time to talk to the Raheen Ashimi Show and my audience, each and every one of you. I want to thank her for doing so. And as I said, she will be here in just a few minutes, and we're going to have a conversation. She and I gonna have a conversation, and in that conversation, hopefully you will walk away having a fresher idea of who this young lady is. Again, she's an amazing young lady doing some amazing things. I'm so proud of her. I'm so very proud of her and all the accomplishment that she has had in her life and going to continue to have in her life. Now, someone is calling me on the phone during this time. Why would they do that? Y'all know how it is. This is and this is live. This is live, absolutely live. So again, I want to thank each and every one of you for joining us. And if you don't mind doing so, share this broadcast, share the broadcast, share the broadcast, and one more time, share the broadcast. Make sure that everybody have an opportunity, just like you are going to have, to enjoy this young lady. So share the broadcast, share the broadcast, and share the broadcast. I'm looking at the. I've been keeping my eyes on the news here. You know, I'm actually out of Atlanta, Georgia. I'm out of Atlanta, Georgia, and I've been keeping my eyes and ears on the news about what's happening and what is going on with this debate. And I really think that Georgia is stepping up. I think they're really stepping up and making a difference. Everybody is saying that the eyes of the world is on Georgia. What is Georgia going to do? I think Warlock has already. Well, I think his name. I want to make sure I get his name right. I think he has already won his part, and we're looking for the second part right now to come through. And once that happens, I think it's very
Cherri
close.
joined.
Okay, there we go. Oh, now I'm gonna have to stop what I'm saying, and I'm gonna get this young lady in with us. Let me get her in on the screen here. There she is. This young lady right here is absolutely amazing. I told y'all. Oh, her camera's doing something. Okay, so it's live. It's live. It's okay. And I want to tell y'all, yes, this young lady here is absolutely amazing. I told she was here today. Told she's going to bless us with let's check your sound. Say hello to everybody.
Hi.
There you go. Y'all heard it. Y'all heard it. Even when she say hello, it's like she's singing a song. It's like she's singing a song. And I was telling everybody that I want to thank you with your schedule and everything that you have on, that you took the time to talk to the Raheen Ashimi Show and my audience. I want to thank you for taking the time to give us this time to have this conversation with you. We're really blessed, and thank you.
Of course. Thank you for having me.
Good deal. Good deal. Now, I introduced you briefly a little bit before you came on, but I want to, if you don't mind, tell everybody who you are. Tell them just a tad bit. We don't want to get on too much. Tell them a tad bit about who you are.
Okay. Well, my name is Cherri Black, and I am a singer, performer, entertainer, actress, songwriter, and yeah, travel
Makeup
the
artist.
world singing.
Makeup artist.
Mhm.
Come on now. We ain't gonna leave nothing out. We're gonna talk about it all. We're gonna talk about it all.
You said a little bit, probably give it a little sprinkle,
There you go. There you go. Now, you have been doing something that a lot of people in the industry at a very young age. We're not gonna tell your age, but you've done something in the industry. You reached a plateau in the industry that a lot of people reach for. What do you do most of the time?
Well, for the last 6 years, I
Mhm,
have been traveling the world singing backup with Katy
mhm,
Perry.
mhm. And I'm gonna tell y'all something. I saw her on a show. What was the name of the show that I saw you on just a few days ago? Oh my God, I
To
can't be.
tell the truth.
To tell the truth, yes, to tell the I saw her on that, and at the end of the show, they gave her the mic and say, "Sing a little something." And Imma tell you something, this young lady right here, man, she killed them. She had everybody into my while you were asking the question, "Why are you a backup singer? Why are you a backup singer?" That's something that we're gonna fix real soon, huh?
I mean, I'm not just a backup singer. That's just one of the things that I do.
Yeah,
Mm.
but no, they when you're saying they didn't know that you do other thing and that you were pursuing your own.
Yeah.
They didn't know that, and they was asking the question, "Why are you a backup? So why are you still a backup singer?" Because your voice is absolutely amazing. Your voice is amazing, and it blew me away. I said, I got to get in contact with that young lady. I got to talk to her, and then
Yeah.
I reached out and thank God that you're so nice and I tell you I'm gonna say this to you and I don't care if it's 30 years down the line. And if you ever change, you're gonna see an old man walking up behind you with a cane. I'm gonna say, I'm not gonna hit you. I'm not gonna hit you with my cane, but I'm gonna point it at you. I'm gonna say, girl, don't get back to where you used to be because it's good and it's so refreshing. It's so very refreshing to see good people and the way that you allowed me to come into your existence. I thank you for that because you didn't have to do it. You didn't have to do it. This guy's just reaching out to you from nowhere, and you're so nice and so kind, and I appreciate that. So you stay. You're gonna be a superstar. You're already a superstar. You just got to now. You just got to walk into it. You're already there. Excuse me, but don't ever change. Don't ever change.
Well, thank you. Thank you for just being so kind and
Hmm.
nice and respectful. And, the way you reached out to me as well
Hmm.
makes a difference. You were
Okay.
very, very respectful and very
Praise
professional. So
God.
I appreciate that.
Praise God. Praise God. Thank you for that. Now, tell us about your singing career. Tell us about your singing career. Okay? And I'm gonna have to put you on the spot before the end of this conversation. And I want you to sing a little something for. I'm gonna go ahead and put that out there. I want you to sing a little something. You ain't gotta give us a little everything, but just give us a little something before the end of this conversation. Can I get you to do that?
Of course. Of course.
Good. Now,
Yeah.
tell me, what is it that got you into singing? How did let's talk briefly about the history of how you got started. What got you interested in singing?
What got me interested in singing, I would say from what I can remember, the first thing that got me interested was I was just like listening to the radio
Mhm.
and I had started like repeating what I was hearing on the radio.
Mm.
So I would hear a song and then I would sing a little bit. And
Mhm.
then my mom ended up getting me a tape recorder. Um, and if you of a certain age, you probably don't know what that is, but don't worry about it. My mom got me a tape recorder
Mhm. Mhm.
and I was able to record myself and play it back and hear it. And I was like,
That sound pretty good.
I kinda sound like the people on the radio. I was like, "Wait a
Mhm.
minute, I can sound like that. Okay."
Mhm.
And so, I started joining talent shows
Okay.
and things like that, and it just went on and on from there.
Okay. Now, when did you really know excuse me, I need to give me something to drink. When did you really know that you had it, that you had that it thing? Because you got it, but when did you realize that you had it?
Um, I'm not sure.
Mhm.
I mean, I just been singing and performing and enjoying it and growing. So, I know that, you know, God has blessed me with this ability to
Mhm.
sing. So I mean that's the thing that I do know. The it factor or or whatever you want to call it, sure, but I just know that this is something I'm supposed to be doing.
How much do you love singing?
Oh, I love it. I just love music in general.
Mhm,
You know, I love singing. I love music. Music is just something that is so universal in the way that it just like brings people together
mhm,
and
mhm.
it's a mood booster and it's just music is such a blessing.
Okay. Now, I know that you act as well. You're also an actress. Now, how much do you love acting?
Well, I didn't even know I would be doing like the acting thing. That
Mhm,
just came out of nowhere for me. And I won't say it was an accident because, you know, everything that has been successful for me and a positive thing for me, I know that is part of God's plan. So it wasn't an accident. It just caught me. I'll just say this, it just caught me by surprise, to be
mhm.
honest. I was
Okay.
actually going to a rehearsal with somebody else, you know, just there as a, you know, bystander
Mhm.
and got asked to read a part and was like, wow, I
Oh.
really like this. This
Mhm,
is really
mhm.
cool. And I love a challenge. I say that all the time. I love a challenge. So it was a challenge, but it also was still in the world of entertainment. So I really enjoy it.
Okay. Now, would you do the theater?
Yes, I do theater. I started in theater.
Oh,
Hmm
really? Okay.
hmm
Okay. So what would be an ideal part if somebody say, Cherry, I got this part. Well, I want you to create something that something or somebody that you want to portray. Who would that person be, living or dead?
Ooh. I don't know. I
Mhm.
mean, I've been told that I remind people of certain people, but eh, I don't know. I mean, if I would say if Janet Jackson ever did
Wow.
like her life story from her perspective, obviously, you know, her brother had his life story and everything, but from her perspective, I would definitely be down to play a young Janet.
Okay. Now, I gotta ask the question of all. And Janet has a whole history of music, great music that she's been made for a long time, all the way back from the first Dream Start or something like that, the CD that she had. What is the one song that you would have if you playing Janet, you playing the
Yeah.
role of her? What is the one song that you would have to sing on stage or in film or whatever? What is that one Janet Jackson song that's I won't do it if I can't sing this song?
Ugh. Um. Oh, I don't know. It's so
There's so many,
many.
right? Hmm.
Oh, I do not have an answer for that because there's so many. Like, and I already know if it was a movie, then they would have to do the hit. You
Yeah.
know, they would have to do hit, and she got so many. So,
How do you what do you and see that's the thing. What do you leave out? Because she have so many. So what songs do you omit from that movie? Because you have a whole list of them. So many
well,
songs.
well, you can't do them all because the movie can only be so long,
Yeah.
unless they do like a 3-part series or something like how they did with New Edition. They had like
Mhm.
a little short mini series. Now that would be cute.
Oh,
I'd
yeah.
rather do the mini series because more episodes, more you
Mhm.
know.
Yeah, yeah, exactly, exactly. And I'm gonna tell you something, man. I would love to see that. I think you could really pull it off. But I'm gonna throw some names at you because I know I did a little research on you too. Um,
Mhm.
you did something with a tribute to Aretha Franklin. You did
Mhm.
a tribute to Aretha Franklin, and that was powerful. What do you think of her about her as an entertainer? What who better yet? Let me ask you a question like this: Who is the three of your generation or people that you know of in the music industry, singing wise? Who is the three top female voices that you've ever heard?
Ooh, Whitney Houston,
Wow. Okay.
Mariah Carey,
Ooh.
and what's the Mariah Carey. Ooh. And then I would have to throw Brandy in there because I love Brandy.
Wow.
Like something
See that?
about her. Woo!
Mhm. Really? See, I love Brandy too, but I didn't think that you would include her in the three top voices.
Man.
Hmm. Okay, I'm gonna throw some names and I don't want to get you in trouble here. Um, but just say powerful or just don't say anything voice wise. Beyonce.
Oh my God. Just a amazing entertainer.
Okay, okay.
Like all around. Like I love Beyonce. Yes.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Can I go old school?
For sure.
Um, Sade.
Oh yes. Yes.
Hmm.
Love some Sade. I love it. I love her vibe, her style, her
Hmm.
energy. Just so relaxed, so like comfortable with being who she is.
Yes, yes. Jennifer Hudson.
Oh yes. Come on, Dream Girls.
Exactly,
Absolutely.
exactly.
Thank you, Jennifer.
Fantasia.
Yes. I love Fantasia. I love her as a performer. I love how she sings. I love that her
Hmm.
voice is so unique. You know it's her when you hear her.
Yes, yes. Celine Dion.
Listen,
I know, I already know. Oh,
story time. Do you want a story? Because I got a story about Celine Dion. Miss
absolutely, absolutely.
Miss
Let's hear
Celine
it.
Dion.
Yes,
So
incredible voice.
now, listen, I love her. I studied
Hmm.
her. Um, I studied her
Hmm.
for a long time. So that's somebody I actually look up to as a singer.
Hmm.
And I actually had the pleasure of meeting her on
Really?
tour. I was on Witness the Tour with Katy Perry,
Hmm.
and she was actually in the same area. I think we were in, I think Australia, but she she was somewhere doing a show in the same area, so she came to one of our shows and
Hmm.
came
Wow.
backstage before the show and everything. And it just so
Hmm.
happened to be my birthday that day.
Okay,
So
okay.
I actually I got to meet Celine Dion and take pictures with her,
Mm,
and she sang me happy birthday a cappella, one on one, close up. She held
no,
my hand, sang to my
no.
face. And listen,
Mm.
I got the receipt just in case anybody like you
Yes.
lying, you didn't. If you go to
Hmm.
my Instagram, Cherry with an I underscore
Hmm.
black, you will
Yes.
see a video of
Mm.
Celine Dion singing me happy birthday.
How did you
Okay.
recover? How did you recover from that? How did you recover?
Listen, it was I had to it was a quick turnaround because we had to go on stage right after.
Mhm.
So
Mm, wow. But that's amazing to have her and I hope everybody that's listening understand exactly how powerful this lady is. I mean, she if you listen, just listen to her voice.
oh
Go somewhere, just close your eye, blindfold yourself, and let somebody play you some of her music. This young
yes.
lady, she's absolutely amazing. Um, Tina Marie.
Oh yes. I love Tina Marie.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, she got some jams.
Exactly, exactly. Yeah, Tina was something else. She really was. And a lot of people mistook who she was by listening to her voice because she's so soulful. She's so soulful with her voice, and people didn't realize that she was our Caucasian sister. That's what
She
she was.
was.
Absolutely. Now, I ran across something on your YouTube channel. I ran across something, and we're gonna play it. It's a medley, if you will, with you performing a lot of different songs. But what is your favorite song to sing? What is your favorite song to perform?
Oh my gosh. Ooh. I really honestly I don't have a favorite song to sing.
Mhm,
Like I love so many different types of music.
mhm,
And I love to sing different things. Like I don't like to
mhm.
stick to the same genre
Yeah,
all the time.
yeah,
So
yes.
I honestly do not have an answer for that question.
Mhm. Look, girl, can you sing some country? Can you sing some country too?
Yes, absolutely. I
You can
love
sing country.
country.
Give me some. Give me some. Give me some. Give me
Let's see.
some.
Let's see. Picture perfect memories scattered all around the floor. reaching for the phone 'cause I can't fight it anymore. And I wonder if I ever cross your mind. All right, copyright. We
No
ain't
man,
gonna.
look here. Yeah, okay, thank you. Nice interview. Thank you. We gotta go. That's it. That's it. Yo, we don't need nothing else. That's it. That's it. What else y'all need? Now, songwriting. Everybody tell me there's an art to songwriting, and you are a songwriter. What are some of the ingredients to making a hit?
Definitely melody.
Mm-hmm.
Melody. A lot of people start with just a melody that don't even have words. They just,
Mm-hmm.
da 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 da. That don't have words. But
Mm-hmm.
then you put the words to it. But that melody is so important because it catches people's attention. They remember that melody. Of course, words are important too, but that melody for me is
Mm-hmm.
very important.
Okay. Now, you've never, or is it something that they do, write the lyrics first and then put the melody in after that? That's just the wrong way to do it, or
No, there's no wrong way to do it. It's kind of like if you write down some thoughts, you
mm-hmm.
know, about maybe just how you feeling, and it's just words, then
Mm-hmm.
you could maybe get with another writer and say,
Okay.
these are the words that I'm writing down, and I would like to turn these words into a song.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
And it can go in that direction as well. There's so many
Mhm.
different ways you can approach writing a song.
Okay.
Sometimes it just starts with some words, or even just one word or a subject, and
Mm-hmm.
you talk about the subject, and then you talk about melody, and you start
Okay.
playing around with melodies, and sometimes you get the music first.
Mm. Okay.
So
Okay.
it just varies.
Now, I heard some songwriters talk about, and I don't know what this is. I'm sure you know, but they talk about the build. What is the build?
Well, to me, it's just pacing yourself through the song. Like,
Mm.
it's telling a story. It's,
Yeah.
building up to the
Mhm.
climax of the song.
Okay. Okay. Because I know Luther said, I saw an interview with Luther, and I think he's one of the greatest male vocalists to me. And he
Mhm.
said the way he do his song, he always start right here, because he said a lot of times he see a lot of artists come up there and they start right here and then they drop back down and then try to go back.
Right.
He said he don't
Right,
like to,
right.
yeah. He said he want to start here and build himself up, and then when he gets to that point where he said, however Luther, and he get to that point, and then he got the crowd, because I've seen Luther in concert, I know 3 times, and the last time I saw him, he did that little thing where he walk around the stage, and he walked past the mic. He said, and it was crazy, man. The crowd just went crazy. Um,
Mhm.
and what he's saying is, build it up. Don't get yourself in a situation where you start off too high. Start here,
Yeah.
and take and it's almost like you're taking your audience, the people that's watching you, on a journey with you.
Yes.
Would you agree with that?
Telling a story.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
It's like a movie. Build
exactly.
it up. You build it
Mhm.
up. Mhm.
Now, let me ask you this. Now, why was somebody called me during this time? Excuse me. It's crazy. Um, in entertainment, you do a lot of acting, singing. How do they mesh together? With the acting and the singing, is there a meeting place?
I think there is, and I believe, especially when you're doing like a performance with of other artists'
Mm-hmm.
songs, cover songs, I feel like each song is a play,
Mm-hmm. Wow.
right? So you can't be the same person on each song because each song got a different vibe. Each song is talking about a different thing. If a song is sad, you can't be up there cheesing,
Mm-hmm.
showing all your teeth, singing
Yeah.
it like you happy. The song
Mhm.
has a mood, it has a vibe. It's like you have to act it out through your singing.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, and that's good. I'm glad you said that, because you just drew another picture for me. You're on the stage and you're performing. You're in concert. And how do most people, or better yet, how would you yourself structure your songs? Because some songs are fast, some songs are slow, some song has that little just get you in a relaxing. How do you structure the songs to take that audience with you? Or,
Well,
or does it matter? You just you got the song. We're just gonna sing the songs and get off the stage, and it was a great concert.
no, it definitely has to be strategic.
Okay.
I personally like the idea of coming out with a bang, like come out with a banger, like get
Hmm.
everybody, because everybody already been waiting on you or
Yeah.
waiting in line for an hour, and they done finally got in the arena and they're excited. And I feel like you come out with a banger, like that hot, that jam,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
then you
Yeah.
kind of it's see to me the performance part is like you start high and you come down, maybe you do a little acoustic set
Hmm.
and you bring it back up. You
Okay.
start on the high, you end on the high note.
Hmm. That's good. That's good. Um, Miss Katy Perry. What if I ask you the question? You've been touring with her. I think you said 6 years.
Hmm.
What is the most rewarding moment, either on stage or off, that you two have shared? Because from what I hear, she's a great person.
Mm. Well, there's been several,
Hmm.
and we have celebrated a New Year's together on
Hmm.
stage
Yes.
before. That was
Hmm.
pretty
That's
cool.
good. That's good.
And I've celebrated a couple birthdays on stage, and
Hmm.
she definitely had taken the time out on stage to say
Hmm.
happy birthday to me. That was an
Wow.
awesome moment.
Hmm.
And I think collectively, um, we've all at one point or another on stage had that moment where you look out into the crowd and you
Hmm.
see all these little lights and just all these people, and you feel, you get that feeling of just gratefulness and thankfulness, because the grind and
Mm.
sometimes the struggle it can take to get to a certain place in your career in the music business, in the business of entertainment in general. So I
Hmm.
think for me, those moments of just, I mean, like, to the point of like almost in tears, because
Wow.
you're just like
Wow.
just so grateful,
Hmm.
that God has allowed you to do something that you've been dreaming about, you
Yes.
know,
Hmm.
as a child,
Exactly.
and when you were little. So,
Hmm. I'm gonna tell you something, and I pay attention. I pay a lot of attention when I'm talking to somebody, and how they're talking, how they come across. And I've heard you at least 4 times. We've been on here almost 30 minutes now, and at least 4 times you referred to God this and God that. So I know you have a real strong spiritual foundation about yourself, which is absolutely amazing. That's what's going to take you the furthest, I think. That's what's going to take you further than anything else, that you have that connection with your spiritual father. So that's absolutely amazing to know that you are who you are, and even throughout that you acknowledge him. That's amazing. That's beautiful. That's the most beautiful thing about you, that you do that. And so don't never let anybody take that away from you. But I need to know how great was it? 2015. I think if I'm not mistaken, the Super Bowl.
yeah,
Now tell me about that moment, being out at the Super Bowl, performing at the Super Bowl. Man, how beautiful was that? That was, I know that had to be crazy. That was crazy.
listen, the Super Bowl was like the craziest 12 minutes of my life.
Wow. Wow. It
And-
seemed like it was longer.
huh?
It seemed like it was longer than that though. It
It,
seemed
it,
like
it, trust me, it was 12 minutes. We rehearsed enough times. I know
Mhm.
it was only 12 minutes, and it was quick because obviously
Mhm.
we used to doing a full show.
Exactly.
But the Super Bowl, and a I'm not a big sports fan, but I obviously know
Mhm.
that the Super Bowl halftime show is a big deal.
Oh,
And I
yes.
was very excited
Mhm.
to be there, and I was able to document my experience,
Mm.
like you say, my YouTube channel, you can see my Super Bowl experience
Yeah.
behind the scenes, some stuff that you wouldn't see otherwise.
Hmm.
And it was just so much fun.
Yes.
It was so much fun. I really enjoyed that moment. And I mean, I got to perform not only with Katy Perry, but I
Hmm.
got to perform with Missy Elliott and
Yes.
Lenny Kravitz. Like,
Mm. Wow.
that was 3 for 1.
Yes, exactly. Now, how did, and this might be a crazy question, but after that experience, after being on the stage with those amazing people, how did you sleep that night? Did you sleep?
Oh,
Okay.
I know we got on back on our bus to go back
Hmm.
to where we were staying, and we
Hmm.
celebrated on the bus, of course. It was
Yes.
loud, singing, eating
Hmm.
pizza, and enjoying ourselves the whole way back. And to be honest, I slept very well. I was
Good.
content. I was happy. I was like, I did what I was supposed to do.
Hmm.
I had no regrets. I did my part, and it was awesome.
Good deal. Good deal. See, that's what's amazing, man. And again, we're not gonna discuss how old you are. Ain't nobody business. But to have the things that you've done and that you've accomplished, and right back to what you said, what God has placed in you and allowed you to go through, man, you can't be nothing but thankful. You can't be nothing but thankful. How was Missy?
Missy was awesome. Oh my God.
Yeah, yeah,
She
yeah.
was like auntie. She was like that auntie. The
Hmm.
auntie that let you wear lipstick. That auntie that always got
Yeah.
something good to say to you. And she was
Mhm.
very nice and very down to earth. Like, and I'm very glad to be able to say that.
Exactly. Now, now I'm gonna ask you a question, and left field question. Okay, can I can do that, right?
Sure.
I can do that. I'm uncle. I could do that. Um, who's the funniest person in the industry that you know of? Who just you just can't be in a room with them without just laughing? Who's just funny like that off stage?
Oh, Kirk Franklin.
Get out.
Kirk Franklin. 'Cause I don't know if you know this, but I did a show. I was on a show called the American Bible Challenge
Yes, with
back
Chef
in
Foxworthy. Chef Foxworthy hosted it, right?
yeah, Jeff Foxworthy was the host, Kirk
Hmm.
Franklin was the co-host.
Hmm.
And when I tell you that this man in between on commercial breaks, when that camera would cut off, he had always had something. I
Okay.
mean, we was
Wow.
giggling, just giggling the whole
Hmm.
time. It was hilarious. And he would come in our dressing room like he wanted to hang out with us and
Hmm.
he would sit and
Wow.
talk to us. Yeah, he was like, I want to be in my dressing room by myself. What y'all doing? I mean, he was really just a pleasure, but he was
Okay.
hilarious.
Okay. Now, is that somebody that you would like to work with? Yes.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay. Now, on the gospel, would you do a gospel CD?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Now, what's one of them old school gospel songs that you gotta have on your CD? What's one of them old school gospel songs?
Ooh. It's been a song. What's the song? That was ah even on time, God, yes, is
Come on now.
all time, God, yes, is. That's a jam right there. I don't care what nobody say. I know y'all like, oh, that's old. I
Yeah,
don't care.
that's it. That's it. That's it.
When
Hey,
when you actually have an experience of him
mm,
being on time, and he
come
may
on,
not come when you want him, but he be right on time.
girl.
That
Preach,
song
girl.
hit that song hit different.
Look, it
For real.
sound to me like you about to start preaching. I'm not gonna get in your way. Go ahead and preach, girl. Preach, because
I'm just
and
saying.
exactly, and that's the thing right there, man. And I talk all the time about the rear view mirror, when you're driving. And if you take an opportunity, you take the time and just look at that rear view mirror, look into that rear view mirror, and you see all things that God has brought you out of and brought you away from. And,
Mhm.
and, and, and all that stuff is behind you, is no longer affecting you. It's in the rear view mirror. Then you look at that windshield and look at the beautiful things that you're going into. Look at the beautiful things where He's taking you to. Um,
Mhm.
you're upside. Your upside, what's coming for you. If you just stay like you are, I guarantee you, it's gonna be some amazing things. You're gonna meet some amazing people, and people are gonna be so amazed when they meet you.
Wow. I received that for sure.
Now give me some more of that. I'm going to pull up your medley, but give me some more of that little gospel thing while I pull this thing up. Give me some more of that. Give me some more of that gospel stuff. Let me do this. I'm gonna put you on the full screen. I'm gonna put you out there, and while I pull this thing up, give me some gospel. Give me some
Quick
gospel.
promotion. Oh, my God. Yes, he is. Joe said it may not come when you want it, but he'll be there right on time. Tell you he's an on-time God. Yes, he is.
Yeah, look at here. Look at you got you gonna have people want to go on ahead and go on to church. You gonna want them to go ahead on and go to church. And got another one for me. Got another one for me. I'm gonna put you on the spot. So you gonna sing? You gonna sing today? You got something else for me? Give me something.
You know you have so many songs in your head that you can't even.
Exactly.
I'm gonna sing a song. I'm singing a song. I used to sing this song at the bar. Yes, I did. Used to sing it at the bar when I used to sing at the bar every Wednesday. People would request for me to sing this song.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
At the bar.
Alone in a room. It's just me and you. I feel so lost, 'cause I don't know what to do. Now what if I choose the wrong thing to do? I'm so afraid of disappointing you. So I need to talk to you and ask you for your guidance, especially today when my world seems so cloudy. Yeah, guide me until I'm sure I open up my heart. Oh yeah.
Wow. Listen. Yeah. We're going to put our cash app out there. Y'all got to pay for this. We're gonna put the cash app across the screen. Y'all got to pay for this. This ain't free. Y'all think it's free? Y'all thought it was free when y'all tuned in. Y'all gonna pay for this. Look at this. Look here. It's a lot tied up in there, and y'all need to pay. Y'all need to pay. Look here. How much we gonna charge you? How much? What's the fee? Cause this can't be this. You get on too much for it to be free. Too much for it. We got to charge y'all cash out, PayPal, carrier pigeon. I don't care how you get it. Just get it here if you can. Y'all gonna pay for this. Y'all gonna pay for this.
Send your tithes and your offerings to dlgc.org. Okay.
There you go. Exactly. and if you don't, somebody gonna be knocking on your door and with a collection plate, and you got to put some in there. We want the kind to fold. We don't want no jingle. We want the folding kind. We want the kind to fold. We want to be able to fold it, not shake it, but fold it. That's what we want to do. I'm just saying to y'all, just so y'all know. But listen, we're about to go into this. I'm gonna play this medley. I have to pull this thing up on screen here, so give me a second while I do this. But I want to play this medley and make sure everybody can hear. Let me see here. Make sure I got everything set up here. There we go. Open it up. Let me do it this way. Okay, for some reason it won't show the video, but we can hear it. Can you hear it? Go sing. Girl, you hit that note. Look at him. And of all those songs that's in that melody, and all of them are so powerful, which one means the most to Cherri? Because all of them was powerful, and I know each one of them. I watch how you perform each one of them, and it's like each one of them took you to your its own destination. But which one meant the most to you?
I think, well,
There's a lot.
Who's Loving You was really cool because I had never performed that before. So I challenged myself to try something different, you know, and I really enjoyed that. I did it because I love a challenge. So
Exactly. Now, what is a stretch for you in regards to singing?
I'm sorry.
What is a stretch for you?
What's a stretch?
Yes. Yes.
Because
your range, I mean, your range is amazing, and so and you said a couple of times, I love a challenge. So what song do you think would challenge you the most?
Well, I'll say this. On the very first tour that I went on with Katie, if I have to like narrow it down in a specific situation, the very first tour, which was the Prismatic World Tour. By the way, you can check out that concert DVD. I'm on there.
Okay.
The
Now,
Prismatic World Tour.
How do we find it?
You can just Google it, the Prismatic World Tour. It's a concert DVD. So yep, and you'll see it come right up. Anyway, so this is my first time being on a tour singing backup with somebody like that, and I am the soprano in that situation, which funny enough, in every other scenario in my life, I never sing soprano.
Okay.
I do, but not consistently. If it's needed, then yes. But to consistently sing soprano, when I don't know if I would sound naturally a soprano. I mean, I guess I'm not really sure, but I can do it. And specifically the song Teenage Dream. And I love that song. That's a jam. And
give us a little
my part on that song is so high.
Wow.
So it is woo, it's up there.
Mariah Carey high.
It's high.
Okay.
Like and it's high, but I have to sing it in full voice. I can't like sing falsetto. I can't be singing it all pretty and breathy. Like this is full force, full voice, soprano, also jumping up and down, dancing, all of it combined into one was a stretch for me. I'll just say that. It was a stretch for me, but it's not anymore because I've obviously trained myself through that experience to be able to do it and not be uncomfortable.
Okay.
So
Good deal. So you always trying to advance your skills. How do you keep yourself at that level? Because I know that the level that you set for yourself is much higher than anybody ever set for you. So how How do you get yourself to that level? How do you keep yourself at that level or even above?
Um, I just stay open.
Mhm,
Stay open because sometimes you don't know what you can do
mhm.
until you back up against the wall and you have to do it.
Yes. Right.
So
Mhm.
again, I wasn't singing soprano like that in in other situations, and then that opportunity came up, and it's not like I had a choice. Like, are you gonna sing soprano or are you gonna sing alto? It's like you the job is soprano.
Mhm.
So, and I wasn't gonna turn down the job.
Exactly,
So,
exactly.
you
Now now
know,
you seem to have a certain joy about yourself. Where do you find your peace?
just God, God is my peace. God
Mhm,
is my peace. That and it's just as simple as that. God is my peace.
mhm. Okay, okay.
Mhm.
Um, I could go a lot deeper with that, but we gonna go because that'll change the whole course of the
Right.
conversation if we do
That's
that. So
probably true.
yeah,
That's
there
probably true.
you exactly. How can people if people wanted to get in contact with you or even book you, are you taking bookings?
Yeah.
Okay, how could they get in contact with you?
You can message me on Facebook through
Mhm,
my artist Facebook page,
mhm,
Cherry with an I, Cherry on
mhm.
top. Or you can DM me on Instagram, Cherry with an
Mhm,
I underscore black. I
mhm,
will definitely respond to you on either of those platforms and then we will go from there.
mhm.
And yeah.
And only the serious folks. We ain't this ain't if you're serious. Only if you're serious. Cause look at him. Look at him. I'll beat up a rock and put a brick in the hospital. You mess with her. Leave her alone. Only
Don't
if you
slide in
only,
the DMs with no foolishness now.
exactly. We ain't got time for that. You know, we serious people over here, and we do what we do. We do it seriously. We take it seriously. We ain't got time
Yeah.
for no foolishness. So keep that over there. We don't do that. Young lady, um, is there anything that you want to say to my audience? Like I say, right now we're broadcasting, we're talking to 58 countries. So is there anything that you would like to say to my audience before we get out of here?
Um, just, you know, follow all of my social medias. Like I said, Cherry underscore black Instagram, Cherry on top on Facebook, also Cherry Black on Facebook. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. There is a lot of cool videos on there from my
Mhm,
experiences on tour with Katy Perry, my experiences with acting and singing, and just a lot of fun things. So Cherry Black on YouTube. And then also before I go, I just wanted to do something really quick.
I'm scared.
Um,
I'm scared. Uh-oh.
especially for you.
Uh-oh.
I just want to do this real quick.
Okay.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Raheen. Happy birthday to you.
Girl, you look at thank you. You gonna make my eyes start sweating over here. You gonna make my
Happy
eyes.
birthday. It's his birthday, y'all.
Yes, yes, thank you. I appreciate that. Look at
You
here.
are.
You gonna make my eyes start sweating over here. Leave my eyes alone, man. You know, my eyes ain't bothering nobody. You want my eyes to start sweating over here.
Let it out. Let it out.
Let it go, let it go, let it go. Tell us a little bit about for we didn't talk about for color girls. I said black girls for color girls. We didn't talk about that.
Yes.
We didn't talk about
Yes.
that. Let's talk
Let's
about
talk
for color
about
girls.
it. I was able to be a part of the production for Colored Girls with Angela Barrel Dunlap in
Mm-hmm.
Detroit.
Mm-hmm.
And I was the lady in orange. And it was honestly one of the most challenging roles I've ever played. It was very emotional and exhausting
Mm-hmm.
and it was very rewarding
Yes.
and I really enjoyed playing that part. And I also enjoyed having to learn a monologue. Enjoyed the challenge of that because monologues can be difficult.
Yes.
It was an emotional monologue. It was long, but I loved it, and I would definitely do it again.
Good deal. Good deal.
Mhm.
Robin, I think Robin Givens was a part of that.
She was.
Robin Givens,
Yeah.
Kelly Price,
Kelly Price.
yeah,
Yeah.
Angie Stone.
Angie Stone. And quick little story time. I'm sorry, I got a lot of stories. Quick
Come on.
little story before we finish.
Mhm,
So during rehearsals, I well, there's two parts to the story, but Kelly Price wasn't there at the particular moment, and they wanted somebody to sing one of her songs. I
mhm.
can't
Wow.
remember which one it was, but they asked me to sing it.
Mhm.
And she actually walked in while I was singing
Wow.
it. And that can be really nerve-wracking because people have different
Yes.
feelings about hearing someone else sing their,
Mhm.
you know. And afterwards, she came up to me. She was so sweet, and she was just
Mm,
like, I don't normally say anything to people when they sing my songs, but you
mm,
did that. That was
wow.
beautiful. You did such a great job. Like she was just giving me
Mm,
compliments and just being really nice to me, and
mm,
it was awesome. And then I got to go on a local news station with Robin Givens and
yeah.
Angie
Mhm.
Stone, and we talked about the play. So I got to be a part of the promotions, which
Wow.
were cool. And then after that, me and Angie Stone
Mhm.
went to the shoe store together and
Wow.
went shoe shopping.
Yeah,
So
she's nice.
that was really cool. Like she rode in my car. We
Mhm.
we rode to the shoe store, and
How great was that?
it was a good experience. It
Yes.
really was.
That was man, you look here, and that's just the start. That's just the start. And I want you to make a promise to me, because there's gonna be a lot of young people that's gonna come behind you that is gonna look up to you. You're going to be that role model. Sometimes people say I don't want to be a role model, but sometimes you have no choice. In when God gives you a hand, that's just a part of it.
Yeah.
Oh, and I said this a little bit earlier. Always take on that responsibility of being that. It's real easy for you because of who you are. It's real. It'll be real easy for you. But take the time. Take the time. Always take the time. Sometimes even when you don't have the time, you never know how 2-3 minutes could impact a person's life. Um, when she sang that happy birthday song to you, look at where you are and who you are and how much that meant to you. Now think of a little girl, 5, 6, 7, 8 years old that's running up behind you and say,
Mhm.
I just want to, I just want to say hello to you. That's a moment right there that can impact her life forever based on what you do. And I know that you're gonna do the right thing. Fair enough?
Yep.
Okay,
Mhm.
good deal. Now, what you gonna do? How you gonna sing us out of here? How you gonna sing us out?
Oh, I don't know.
Mhm.
It's
Let me
your
see.
birthday. What you want to hear?
Oh, I want to hear something. Let me hear. Give me some more of that. Yeah. I don't think it's Yolanda Adams. I think it's Lawrence. Give me some more of that one. Give me some more of that one. Along.
Wait, which?
Huh?
Oh yeah, that's definitely Yolanda Adams.
Oh, that is Yolanda. I thought it was Lawrence. Okay.
No,
Okay.
that's Yolanda.
That's Yolanda right there.
Yolanda.
Give us some more.
Um. Oh my gosh, let me see. Do I remember the rest of the song? Uh. All right, here we go. We'll go to the bridge.
Okay.
So show me how to do things your way. Don't let me make the same mistake over and over again. Your will be done, and I'll be the one to make sure that it's carried out. And indeed, I don't want it done. That's why I gotta talk to you. Yes, I do. And ask you for your guidance, especially today when my mind feels so cloudy, Lord. All I need is one word from you. That's why I open up my heart. Oh,
Wow. Wow. Thank you, young lady. Thank you. Thank you very
thank
much.
you.
I definitely appreciate it. This has been a good birthday for me. This has been a good birthday for me. A lot of good things has happened today. And we still got a few more hours to go before it's over, but this has been one of the highlights. And thank you very much. I definitely appreciate it. And I know that you have a CD that's coming out that you're working on right now. You promised one guy that you was gonna let him be the first one, so I want to be the second. I'm not gonna step on anybody's toes. So, you say you promise he could be the first, but when after you're done with him, I want you to come straight over here, and let's debut it here as well. Do a second debut. We're
Absolutely.
gonna do two debut. We do two. We can do two. You know, we can do two all the time.
Yeah.
But thank you very much. I definitely appreciate you, and thank you for giving us the time, giving us sharing your time with us to do this interview conversation. I don't do interviews; I do conversations. But it's been great. I definitely appreciate it. I hope if you had half as much fun as I had, you had yourself a fantastic time because I definitely had one as well. God bless
I
you.
did. Thank you. Thank you so
All
much.
right. Mhm. That is it, y'all. This is the Raheen Ashimi Show. You've been listening to the Raheen Ashimi Show. It is now time for us to get out of here. But before we go, I want you to do me two favors, if you will. One, I want you to continue to pray for us because we're certainly praying for each and every one of you. Number two, why this is real simple. I want you to go out there, find somebody, and give them a hug because you never know. It could be the only hug that they get, or it could very well be their last. Love you, and ain't nothing you can do about it. Have a great day and a better tomorrow. That we shine some of this light in you from the Raheen Ajame Show. Take it out there into this wicked and cruel world that we live in and let your light so shine. You'll have a great day. Love somebody. You just might find some love in return. Love you all. You all be blessed.